Fellow Nazis, the Master Key will now address us.
One of Germany's greatest obstacles to world domination is the industrial might of the United States. We need billions to subdue that might. And now we have the means of getting them, the Orotron. With this machine, we can produce unlimited gold. With that gold, we shall buy control of the key industries of this nation. And so the industrial might of the United States will never be used against us when war comes. Donahue.
M2 replying. I wait for orders from the Master Key.
Proceed with your plan for Professor Elwood Henderson. You yourself make certain of its success.
I don't understand. You and I were taken out of my laboratory office by these men, and yet they've brought us right back to it.
You're wrong, Professor Henderson. Your laboratory office is on the other side of the city, but this is an exact duplicate of it underground. Make yourself at home.
What are these men trying to do to us, Arnold?
Perhaps, Professor Henderson, we'll find out if we take a suggestion and make ourselves at home.
Your assistant gives you good advice, Professor.
Don't you think you'd better tell me what this is all about? What do you want of me and of Arnold Hoff?
Let me introduce myself, Professor. My real name is Gerrit Dönitz. And the name of your trusted assistant is not Arnold Hoff, but Arno Hoffman.
Nazi agent M3, United States Headquarters Center.
Yes, I understand now. My Orotron.
Precisely, your Orotron.
The police will trace me here.
I think not. This hideout is safe from any intrusion. And besides, your death has just been announced in the newspapers.
The body is considered to be yours, Professor. Couldn't be identified.
Hold him here till we return.
Here it'll be.
Gentlemen, we can now use Professor Henderson's invention to help achieve final Nazi victory.
Now, if you please, Professor Henderson, will you open this door? What you see should interest you.
You have even been able to duplicate my Orotron.
That's why I was assigned to work with you.
Yes, I suppose so. But you do not know how to make the Orotron tubes, do you, Hoff? And without them, the machine is useless.
That's correct, Professor Henderson. But that problem has been solved. You have invented a machine, Professor, that is capable of extracting all but the smallest fraction of any mineral from the sea water.
That's right.
I don't know what mineral you would plan to extract from the sea with the Orotron, but I know that at present we need gold.
Like other scientists who have been unfortunate enough to become involved with Nazis, I must watch my invention used to hurt humanity instead of to help it. I suppose you have access to seawater.
That intake pipe comes directly from the sea.
We've thought of everything, Professor.
Have you indeed? I wonder. Orotron tubes wear out.
No one but you knows how to make them.
That's why we've gone to so much trouble to bring you here, Professor. Start the Orotron. Nazi gold.
Report, Donahue.
M2 reporting. Professor Henderson will not cooperate. The Orotron tubes are wearing out, forcing us to shut down the extractor for a while.
Report, Brown.
M7 reporting. I've been following the plan agreed upon to make Henderson cooperate.
And you have failed. You have 12 hours, M7, to make Professor Henderson reveal the secret of the Orotron tubes.
Sure, we ought to close the Flamingo Club. It's a gambling joint and a fire trap. But we can't. That's what I said, can't. Somebody in this town's got more power than your police department. Well, that's it. Good night. I sure would like to know who's stopping me from knocking over Walter Stark and his Flamingo Club.
Maybe I can answer that question.
You can answer it, eh? How did you get in here?
I walked like this. There's nobody in your outer office.
Well, who are you?
I'm Tom Brant from Washington. I'm an expert on electronics.
Oh? And what has the electronics got to do with my closing a nightclub?
Plenty. That's why I've been in the city since Professor Henderson's airplane crash. That's why I'm also interested in the murder of Jake Brown.
Oh. That'll be all, Dorothy. Thank you. Just how do you happen to know that somebody stuck a needle into Jake Brown on a crowded street instead of him dying of heart trouble like the paper said?
Because of the tube he had in his hand, and because of what I have here.
And the tube that was found in Brown's hand.
They look like duplicates. That one's the real thing. These are fakes.
Where do these tubes come from?
That one came from Professor Henderson's Orotron.
Professor Henderson? Elwood Henderson?
Yes.
He's dead.
Maybe, but his Orotron is still in existence in his laboratory. Somebody put these imitations into it after stealing the real tubes.
Then these tubes were put into Henderson's contraption to hide the fact that the real tubes were stolen.
That's right. And Jake Brown must have known about the theft because he had that real tube.
I take it you've been sent here from,
Well, let's just say from Washington.
Well, what makes this Orotron so important?
It's a remarkable invention. It can extract any kind of mineral from seawater. Gold, for example.
Oh.
It's the only explanation for the excess gold now on the market. Couldn't come from the mines.
And you've been sent here to find out who's duplicated Henderson's Orotron and producing this extra gold.
That's it exactly. Are you sure it was really Professor Henderson's body that was found in the wreck of his plane?
Well, couldn't make positive identification, but there's no reason to think otherwise.
You know, Henderson could very well be reclaiming this gold and cashing it. Or he could be a prisoner, kept alive to operate the Orotron.
It could be, but I doubt it.
Garrett Donahue is waiting.
Oh, I asked him to come here. I gave him the impression you'd sent for him.
Oh, well, send him in. And you stand by to take notes.
You may come in, Mr. Donahue.
Well, what is it this time, Chief O'Brien?
Tom Brant, meet Garrett Donahue.
Hello.
Donahue's a good private investigator. Brant here wants to ask you a few questions about Jake Brown, the man you saw die the other day.
Well, there isn't much to tell. I saw him keel over and ran to him too late.
Did you see this before the policeman came?
Just bring that Orotron tube over here.
I said bring that Orotron tube over here. Now get back with the others. Get back! Lower away!
Keep on firing.
R53, Stormcrest Highway. Have found the getaway car, but no sign of the 4 men.
Well, at least that makes us certain of one fact.
The risk to steal that tube proves that the Orotron must have been used.
You can go to the head of the class on that, Miss Newton.
Yes, but that doesn't give you any more of a lead to the men behind all this than you had before. Why did you ask Donahue here?
Well, I was interested in getting your reaction to him, Chief. You don't like him, but you have nothing against him.
Yes, he's harmless, but a nuisance.
I'm sure of that fact now.
That's not getting us anywhere. This still adds up to nothing.
Well, I haven't spent my time in this city since Henderson's plane crash for exactly nothing.
You mean, say, just how much does the Flamingo Club tie into all this?
Well, Herman should be waiting for me by this time. I've got to pick up that Orotron tube.
Private line could be for you. Hello, Stark speaking. The master key.
He is investigating us, M6. He comes from Washington, and his name is Tom Brant.
Yes. Yes, I understand, M1. I'm to play him along. Not make him any more suspicious than he is. The master key sure finds out what we need to know. Someone named Brant from Washington is on his way here to grill me. and O'Brien's going to raid the joint.
Didn't you tell me once that this place was a fire trap?
My squad.
Go ahead with the raid on the Flamingo Club.
Who occupies the rest of the building?
Lofts mostly. The outside walls are Class A, but the rest is all wood.
I'll arrange things for Brant and the police and leave by the back way.
This mug won't take no for an answer.
Mr. Stark?
Yeah.
My name's Brant. I'm from Washington.
Fine. Okay. What's up, Mr. Brant?
It's about Jake Brown. He was a friend of yours, wasn't he?
Jake Brown? I knew him. He's dead.
I know. He was murdered. Enough of this stalling, Stark. Brown's real name was Jakob Braun. He was a Nazi.
So what? I only knew him as Jake Brown.
I searched his office and I found your private telephone number on his scratch pad, not once but many times.
He used to ring me for tips on the ponies.
Well, how about this? He had a secret safe. I looked into it, too.
I don't give winning tips on the ponies for nothing.
He was in this country illegally. You were doing a secret business with him. You tie in with the Nazis, too. You're coming with me.
Not if I can help it.
Key of M7 will remain in its place until the master key decides otherwise. Fellow Nazis, Master Key will now address us.
Report, Donahue.
M2 reporting. Brown is dead. The Orotron tube which he stole has been opened and will be returned to me later.
Report, Stark.
M6 reporting. I await the orders of the Master Key.
Watch for a man from Washington named Tom Brant. He will come to your Flamingo Club to question you about M7. The police plan a raid at the same time. Your place is a fire trap.
You tie in with the Nazis, too. You're coming with me.
Not if I can help it.
Save the joint?
What do you think, mister?
Hello, Jack. What brings you here?
Same thing as you, the fire.
Oh, yeah? Since when have detectives become firemen?
You tell me, you're the big star reporter. Oh, and while you're at it, you can also tell me how I can get to Stark's office.
Stark's office? Follow me. Turn to the right at the top of the stairs.
Here, hold it.
Did you see Stark?
No.
Anytime I want a fire started, Donahue, I'll know who to get.
But the police don't know Stark won't hurt us.
They know plenty. Brant has evidence that connects me with you Nazis through Brown.
Can he identify anybody except Brown?
He can't now. He's in that fire.
I'm Tom Brant.
Yes, I know. I'm one of O'Brien's men. Jack Ryan's my name.
A detective lieutenant, and a very good one, too.
Glad to know you, Jack.
Thanks.
How did you know Mr. Brant was in Stark's office?
Well,
Pardon me, Jack. Would you mind introducing?
Not at all, Tom. This is Janet Lowe.
Hello.
Janet Lowe. Sure, you write that column, The Lowdown, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, I must say you're doing your share to keep politics clean in the city.
Thank you, Mr. Brant. I have my car here. Can I drop you somewhere?
I'd like to go to Chief O'Brien's office. You mind?
It's a pleasure.
Hey. Thank you.
Good evening, Chief O'Brien. Well, Jack, we finally made it.
Police cars travel faster than those driven by lady reporters.
You were right, Jack. She brought Brant back here so she could listen in. Good night, Miss Lowe.
Didn't I tell you what the chief would say when he saw me? Good night, Mr. Brant.
Good night. Show her all the way to the elevators. She's lost herself around here on purpose before. Sit down. Thanks. Let me give you a tip. If you want to keep a secret, don't give that girl even a hint.
Well, she doesn't know it, but the papers have all agreed to publish nothing about the case until I give them the word.
That won't stop Janet finding out about it. She has a secret source of information that feeds news to her almost before it happens.
Well, is that bad? She's quite a crusader for good government, you know.
I can't be sure. Sometimes I suspect she's in the rackets instead of against them like she writes.
What are you doing here?
I figured this would be the last place O'Brien's men would look for me.
What do you think of easy money now, Walter?
I still like it. I'll let O'Brien's men question me in a day or so.
Tom Brant also?
Brant, why?
He's very much alive. Jack Ryan saved him.
Brant's alive? Then you've got to help me.
Sooner or later, Walter, nobody will be able to help you. And this time, if I'm caught doing it, I'll take the risk on one condition. Tell me all you know about Henderson's Orotron.
Did you see Stark?
Yes. He's in with the men all right who are using Professor Henderson's Orotron to make unlimited gold.
What makes you so sure?
The murdered man, Jake Brown.
The one Donahue, the private detective, saw die.
That's right. Jake Brown's fingerprints are in our secret files of Nazi agents. As a matter of fact, his real name is Jakob Braun, B-R-A-U-N.
Nazis with unlimited gold.
So that's why you were sent here from Washington.
Braun. Now, we know that there's a definite connection between Braun and Stark.
Stark's really done a vanishing act.
There's one man who could tell us where he is. Only he's lying low, too.
What do you mean, Flash Faust?
Yes. Stark's former pal. He's a murder suspect.
Why talk about Faust when you don't know where he is?
Because maybe Janet Lowe does. She usually knows what the bad boys are up to.
It doesn't matter what you say, Walter, you're wrong. You want something for nothing, and you're in so deep now... Hello.
Jack Ryan. And just one question, Janet.
Just one? Shoot.
Can you tell me where I can find Flash Faust?
Flash Faust? I would if I could.
But you can't. Well, thanks anyway, Janet.
Well, I'm glad I didn't have to lie about Flash Faust because I don't know where he is. But if he knows about us...
He doesn't. Not even Flash knows you're my half-sister. I protected you that much. I'm getting out of here. This place is too hot for me.
He'll be here as he promised.
Yes, Power, but will you have the missing Orotron tube?
You've already told me half that he said he would. If he hasn't, torture Henderson. Make him tell you the secret.
No, you don't, Professor Henderson. Stay away from that Orotron. There are only 6 tubes. It's useless without the 7th. What harm can I do? Never mind. Stay away from it.
What? You've got it! The missing tube. Well, at least for the time being, we don't need to use any pressure. We'd be very foolish, Hoff, to gamble with Professor Henderson's life until one of the tubes wears out. With the gold this machine takes from seawater, we shall make ourselves supreme in the United States.
We were just a few minutes away from being blown up.
I should have thought of the idea sooner.
In the future, we shall be compelled to, shall we say, treat you less considerately.
Stark's disappeared. Janet doesn't know where Faust is. My men haven't had any luck yet. Let's sleep on it if we can.
Wait a minute.
I won't give up yet, huh? Well, I wouldn't either if I had an idea. What is it?
Professor Henderson had an assistant.
Yes, Arnold Hoff. I had him investigated. He's a technician with a good record. Why?
Suppose the Nazis placed Hoff with Henderson in order to learn the secret of the Orotron.
Say, you may have something there. Somebody duplicated Henderson's machine.
Could have been Henderson himself.
No, I don't think so. Although I'm sure he's alive. But you see, if Henderson duplicated his own machine, he would have also duplicated the tubes that make it work, wouldn't he?
You mean Hoff could build the machine, but couldn't make the tubes. That's why the real ones were stolen.
That's right. That's why they were willing to take the risk of holding us up here in order to get that missing tube back.
Well, if what you say is true, where does Henderson fit in this picture?
Tubes wear out. You see, Henderson, with Hoff's assistance, will be forced to make more.
What if Hoff's innocent?
Won't make any difference. The Nazis want him, they'll grab him, just like they did Henderson.
So we watch Hoff And then follow them, is that it?
That's right. And if he turns out to be a Nazi, we'll follow him.
Well, it's a good gamble either way.
We gotta gamble. I'll start watching Hoff's place tomorrow.
Hoff, you were Professor Henderson's assistant. How long will the tubes continue to extract gold from seawater for us?
M3 reporting. Only a comparatively short time.
You must stay at the laboratory with Henderson. Not only because you're needed there, but equally because the police suspect you.
I'll need my secret notebook. It's behind a picture in my room.
We can't risk picking it up. The police are probably watching the place.
We can't risk leaving it there either.
Well, I've got a man who'll snag it for us. If he's caught, he won't know anything. And Brant can't trace him to us. You know him, Flash Faust.
Okay. I'll get the notebook you want out of that guy Hoff's room.
If you don't, Flash, the police will be told where they can find the body of Corky Blaine.
And that'll hang you.
Yes, and don't I know it. You don't have to tell me who sent you here. I can guess.
Come on.
Hello, Janet. What are you doing here? Substituting for Tom?
Helping him.
I can't figure Tom out. Why would he want you in on this?
Maybe he thinks I have the answers to a lot of questions.
Well, he trusts you more than I would.
And so far, trusting me's paid off. Flash Faust went into that house where Hoff stays just a moment ago. Tom didn't know Flash, but I did.
You wait in the car. I'll go around back and make sure that Flash doesn't take a powder that way.
Out of here and step on out, sister. Just pray it don't stall.
Hold it, Tom!
I might have never taken this car, sister, if I hadn't seen you sitting in it.
Jack Ryan calling all cars. Jack Ryan calling all cars. Calling all cars. Watch for prowl car number 10, stolen by Flash Faust, who is wanted in connection with Corky Blaine case. Janet Lowe is Faust's prisoner. All cars cruising beyond Maine and Seaton stand by to close in. We'll broadcast route of chase. Faust seems to be heading for Highway 40. Jack Ryan calling all cars. Block Garvey overpass. Faust has a chance to get away once he's across it. Don't shoot if you can help it because of Janet Lowe.
You can't turn off now till we get to the overpass. My friends are behind you.
I've been gambling all along. The police won't get to the overpass ahead of me.
Suppose they do.
When that double-crossing brother of yours reads about me and you in the papers tomorrow, he ain't gonna like it very much.
My brother?
Brother or half-brother, what does it matter? Wallace Stark didn't think I knew. He got me into this. So now his sister's helping me get out of it, see?
We're still following Faust. Stand by at Garvey overpass.
Still in the clear, and we're almost there.
Almost there, yes. But not in the clear.
Get out on that running board. They'll leave us alone, see you. Come on, get out there.
Look at that. Look what he's doing. He's using Janet for cover.
Fellow Nazis, the Master Key will now address us.
Report, Donahue.
M2 reporting. We have the notes, but Tom Brant and the police are following Faust, who escaped in a prowl car, taking Janet Lowe, the reporter, with him.
We're still following Faust. Stand by at Garvey Overpass.
Still in the clear, and we're almost there.
Almost there, yes. But not in the clear.
Get out on that running board. They'll leave us alone seeing you. Come on, get out there.
Look at that. Look what he's doing. He's using Janet for cover. We dragged what was left of Flash Faust out of the wreck of the car. Whatever it was he got out of Hoff's room must have been burned.
Have you anything to add to your statement, Janet?
Not that I can think of.
Transcribe those notes, Dorothy, and bring me a copy as soon as possible.
Right.
Chief, if your men locate Faust's hideout before his pals strip it, we still may be able to get our lead to start. And through him to Hoff.
If you don't need me any longer, I'd like to go write my story. What mustn't I say?
Well, don't mention Stark, Hoff, Professor Henderson, his Orotron, or me.
Just say that Faust was trying to evade questioning on the Corky Blaine murder.
That's the way it'll be, then.
You know, I have a distinct feeling that young lady's now telling us everything she knows.
She's held back information before. The kind of dope at times would have helped us get our man, too.
That's why Janet's a top reporter. She has an end with all those who really know all the answers.
If she's holding anything back, she's helping the Nazis that you're after. She may even be a part of their organization.
You know, I think I'll find out what she's up to and how she operates.
We're waiting. Waiting, are you, Mixie? And how many times have you kept me waiting?
Oh, Aggie, that ain't fair. You told us to be here now. And we are, all of us.
All of you? Imagine. Well, tell all of you it ain't good to be impatient.
Could you help me, please? I haven't any change.
There you are.
Thank you.
Kids, let's get down to business.
That guy's going to fight all the way down. Sure he did. Did you see?
Talking. You lot, $1.50, Aggie. $1. You only gave me 2 tips I could use last week. Spike.
You didn't use none of my stuff this week.
The usual quarter for trying and 1 for being honest. Dan.
$2. Anything special you'd like to know, Aggie?
Yeah. Locate Flash Faust hideout as quick as you can.
That's for me.
Oh, yeah?
These tubes, your precious secret that makes the Orotron extract gold from seawater are holding out longer than you thought they would, aren't they, Professor Henderson?
Yes, they are.
What's the matter, Hoff? The tubes, they're heating up too fast. They won't last much longer.
As you know, Dunnitz, it's the gas in each of those tubes that makes it work. 7 tubes, 7 kinds of gas, 7 secret formulae. Even Hoffman here, who called himself Hoff when he was my assistant, never learned those secrets.
With the exception of Hoff, you know us only by our real names, German names. Although Germany is still at peace with the world, that should remind you that we are enemies.
It does. That's why you'll never learn the secret of the Orotron tubes.
The master key.
M2 standing by.
Flash Faust is dead. But Brant and the police are hunting for Flash's hideout, hoping to find a lead there to Stark. And through Stark to Hoff and us.
Right. I'll carry out your orders at once.
What is it now?
The master key wants you to go to Flash Faust's hideout and make sure there are no leads there to us.
Send Herman. Brant and the police are looking for me. So are Flash's pals, Pete Clark and Bat Logan.
The master key ordered you to go. It's up to me to see that you do.
Okay, I know how you guys work.
Your key. Since Brahm's death, it's been decided that all keys remain here when we have to take chances. Pete Clark and Bat Logan?
Yes, why?
They're looking for Stark, aren't they?
That's right. They think that Stark double-crossed Flash Faust.
Tell them they can find Stark at Flash Faust's hideout in 45 minutes.
Right.
Well, as you know, I never liked Stark. But how can his death help us?
Tom Brant is searching for Stark. Brant will find him. But in no shape to tell him what Brant wants to know. That is, where to find you, Henderson, and the Orotron. It'll be the end of the trail.
I got it, Aggie. I know where Flash Faust hid out.
You do? Hello? Oh, hello, Aggie. What's up now? What? Good, good.
Janet, how did you get down here?
Don't you think I should ask the questions, Walter?
Look, no lectures now. If we're seen here
I
together...
know that I'm your half-sister. You didn't keep it a secret as you thought.
I was afraid he knew. But nobody else does, and Flash is dead.
He used me trying to escape. He told me you double-crossed him. How? Why?
Just keep talking, lady. You're asking him the same questions that me and Pete here want to ask him. You heard her.
What's the use of talking, Bat? You and Pete won't believe me.
Not under oath, we won't.
Flash thought I tipped off somebody that he was here. He told this lady so. But I didn't.
What are you doing here?
Looking for a story. I'm Janet Lowe.
Are you the dame that writes that column called The Lowdown?
I'm the dame.
Gee, that's tough.
Work on me if you want to, but let the girl alone. Get out of here.
Shut up, Stark. I'm sorry, Miss Lowe, but you aren't going to write another column ever.
You shouldn't have been here, lady. We don't want this job pinned on us, see?
You'll never know what hit you.
Well, well, Bat Logan and Pete Clark. You boys just can't stay out of trouble, can you? Take them away.
We'll make it right for Flash with you yet, Stark.
Am I glad to see you?
Yes, I can imagine you are. Jack and I followed you here.
Followed me?
Yeah, we thought maybe you were holding out on us. You were.
We hardly expected you to lead us to him. And in Flash Faust's hideout.
Janet didn't know I was here. I didn't know she was coming.
We'll find out those details for ourselves. As for you, Stark, I want you in connection with the murder of Jacob Brown.
A Nazi.
He had something to do with the theft of Professor Henderson's Orotron tubes, and I think you know something about it.
Maybe it's lucky for you, Brant, to keep bothering me instead of some people. Come on, Janet.
Give me that gun, Walter. I'm not going anyplace this way, and neither are you.
Oh, that was smart.
Yes, wasn't it? Your men are out in the hall, aren't they?
Tom and I just put our guns away to see what you two would do.
I don't believe in resisting arrest. I haven't seen Chief O'Brien today. It might as well be now. Mightn't it?
Yes, might as well. He's waiting for you. Jack will take you. You're coming with me.
M6 will not be with us. The Master Key will now address us.
Brant is secretly taking Stark to Washington for questioning. This must be prevented. Get in touch immediately with Herman.
Brant and Stark. Night Flyer. Car 62, compartment 4.
The flyer goes to Riverton at 9:45. You'll have to stop it there.
Riverton. Okay, I can get there easy ahead of the train.
One other thing. What about the men that were captured?
Don't worry, the police won't get anything out of them.
I told you before, and I'll tell you again, I don't know nothing. Except Stark double-crossed Flash Faust.
How did you know Stark had gone to Faust?
I told you. Bat and May was tipped off.
Who tipped you?
I don't know his name.
Do you know where he hangs out?
No. Can't even tell you what he looks like. I don't know nothing.
Telephone number?
Racton, 72.
So you don't know anything, eh?
Supposed to be as smart as you, Stark, you certainly act dumb.
Why? Because I won't tell you what you want me to?
No. Oh, because you're working with a gang of Nazis trying to own this government. Maybe you'll change your mind when we get to Washington.
Give the place the once over.
Right.
Hey, here's something. B&S, Brant and Stark. Riverton, huh? They've just left on the night flyer. You stay here. Attend to the towerman. All you have to do is get on the frame when it stops and pull Brant and Stark off.
Are you sure we'll get to Riverton before the flyer?
Easy. The flyer don't highball until it gets over the grade.
Riverton hasn't been so busy in years.
That rail break on the cutoff sure don't help.
Sending all those trains like that local down there now over the old main line sure keeps me on my toes.
This is more like being a dispatcher than a towerman.
Going.
What are you doing here?
You followed me, now it's my turn. O'Brien said he'd hold me, but it's obvious he doesn't think I can be trusted. Well, I can.
I haven't time to do anything about you now.
That's what I figured, so I showed myself.
Tom Brant may be in danger. I'll find out when I get to Riverton, and if he is, don't get in my way.
There's Riverton in a few minutes. Next station before the grade. Elevation, 1,500 feet.
Stay here till you see the train pulling to a stop. Then get to the car where Brant is. Signal the night flyer to stop. You know what's good for you. Don't leave this car. On the wrong line. I must have hit that switch lever. And the tracks are torn up at Rock Creek Bridge.
Next time you got a reservation for me, Brent, don't get it so near the engine. It's much easier farther back.
Next reservation you get, Stark, will be one way.
The master key will now address us.
Report, Donahue.
M2 reporting. I have sent Herman to stop the night flyer at Riverton. He will take Stark and Brant from it.
Unfortunately, Jack Ryan, the police detective working with Brant, discovered that Herman was going to Riverton and followed him.
Next time you get a reservation for me, Brent, don't get it so near the engine. Ride's much easier farther back.
Next reservation you get, Stark, will be one way.
Blake, what happened? The flyer's on the wrong line.
I must have hit that switch lever.
And the tracks are torn up at Rock Creek Bridge.
Miraculously few. Well, that's something to be thankful for.
Tom!
Are you all right?
Yeah, okay. What are you two doing here?
We found out the Nazis planned on stopping the train at Riverton and taking you and Stark off. Where is Stark?
I don't know. I was knocked out in the wreck. He got away. Did the Nazis do this?
No. Jack was having a fight with a Nazi called Herman in the switch tower. Jack was thrown against a switch just as the night flyer came through.
Oh. What happened to the Nazi?
Herman?
Yeah.
Oh, he got away, too.
You're in luck, Herman. You missed taking those two guys off the train, but the wreck did the job anyway.
I hope so. But I'd feel better about it if we could be sure.
It ain't too late to go back and take a look.
I know it, but I can't afford to risk it. That detective who showed up at Riverton had some sort of lead to me.
What can I do for you, ma'am?
Just a paper.
Thank you, ma'am.
Done. We'll find out what Aggie wanted last time, you or me.
Keep still, both of you. I don't want to hear about what you did or you didn't. This is a rush job. Walter Stark was in the wreck of the night flyer and escaped. If he's anywhere in the city now, it's up to you to find him.
Let's go.
These tubes are almost worn out. It's time Professor Henderson be compelled to tell us how to make more.
You learn from me the secret formula for the gases that make those tubes practical. Stark's on the phone.
Stark?
Your Orotron, Professor Henderson, is capable of extracting unlimited gold from seawater. We need that gold.
No, Stark, don't come here. Stay wherever you are. I'll call you back. What's the number?
You can get me at Opal 6281. There's no use trying to find the address. The number's unlisted.
Opal 6281. I'll call you back as soon as I find out what the master key wants you to do.
What was it you wanted me?
Yes, the master key signal.
The master key will now address us.
Stark is alive. Brant and the police are looking for him. Report, Donahue.
M2 reporting. I have Herman removing the gold from the warehouse as you ordered. And I have just talked to Stark on the telephone. I can call him back at Opal 6281, an unlisted number.
Opal 6281. That is the number of Janet Lowe, the reporter. Have Herman send one of his men there at once. Stark must die. Brant is depending upon capturing him to find out about us.
I know enough about the principles of Professor Henderson's Orotron to be sure the tubes are what make it work.
All we've got to do is to find out where the professor and that machine are hidden.
That's exactly what we've got to do. And we've got to do it before the Nazis force Henderson to make more tubes, so they can extract more gold in order to buy whatever it is they want to buy.
Any news, Dorothy?
We've just received a report that Walter Stark is back in the city.
Oh, thanks.
Anything else, Chief?
No, that's all, thanks. I have a hunch there's some connection between Janet Lowe and Walter Stark. Possible he'll try to get in touch with her.
If you've given her enough rope, let's go find out if she's tripped herself.
That's the best idea you've had in a long time.
I've got friends trying to find where you're hiding out, and I suppose you've been here all the time.
Never since I reached town. Not very long.
Did you ever stop to think, Walter, that for a half-sister I've been pretty loyal to you?
More considerate of me than I've been of you? Is that what you're getting at?
I suppose so. Isn't it time for a change? You know what I want.
You don't want much.
Think it over.
Start yapping and I'll plug you too. Get over to that phone. Dial Marlowe 4357 and ask for Herman. After you get him, I'll take over.
Hello. I want to speak to Herman, please. Oh, it is. Just a minute.
Herman, Slag Ritter. Yeah, I just took care of Stark. Yeah, but I got that Lowe girl here. What do you want to do about her?
Janet Lowe? Well, there's only one thing you can do, isn't there? Let her have it.
Okay, just as you say. I'd have plugged you anyway. I was just passing a buck to him.
You get out of here. I'll claim self-defense.
Sure lucky for me there was nothing on the top of my hat and I had brains enough to play dead.
Do what I want. Now get out of here and stay out.
I get out all right. I know where Herman is. It's about time for a showdown. Especially when there's a lot of gold to be had.
I told you what would happen. They're trying to get rid of you.
It's my turn.
There's someone in there, all right. Let's break it down.
You come with me. Maybe no one saw you come home.
Whoever was here got away down the fire escape.
Stark. The girl. Griffin's warehouse.
It'll be dark before we can get to Griffin's warehouse. Call O'Brien. Have him send them in over here.
Wait here. Warehouse is just around the corner.
That's all here for now, huh?
Yeah, and you better get out of this neck of the woods in a hurry.
Where are you taking this stuff, Herman?
In this car as far as Bridge Street and Valley Road.
Miss Lowe! I know I'm not supposed to recognize you outside of Aggie's, Miss Lowe, but I just saw Stark.
She knows where Stark is. Didn't you just bring him here, Miss Lowe?
Who's this guy butting in?
It's all right, Miggsy. I'm glad you're here. Stark's in danger.
Oh, is he? Come over to the car. I want to talk to you.
I'd seen the Stark around the warehouse before, so when I saw men in there, I thought something was up. And I hid under the loading platform.
Lucky you did at that. Stark rode off on the tire rack of an old touring car driven by a man you heard called Herman. Isn't that what you said?
That's right.
Remember, Miggsy also said that Herman was only taking that car as far as Bridge Street and Valley Road.
Yes, we heard him. You get to Chief O'Brien. Tell him what's happened. Tell him we're after Stark and Herman.
I'd also tell him the truth about yourself this time if I were you.
Thanks for your confidence.
Well, we haven't very much reason to trust you. But right now we want Stark and Herman more than we do you. And you're coming with us, son.
It's a good idea. With him along, there's no chance of missing that touring car. Got the other car parked?
Down the road.
Unload this bus. Just stay where you are. Slagwitter should have known just what to do without having to ring you.
Stark wasn't any smarter than Ritter. He should have known I'd provide cover for you here. Get that gold into the other car.
Where'll I dump him?
Let the police find him right where he is. They haven't any lead to us, have they?
Send it low, but only to the warehouse.
The man as smart as Brant, that's liable to be too much.
You got Miss Lowe all wrong, Mr. Honest. She's a swell guy.
I sure hope you're right, Miggsy. Because if you aren't...
1 minute, Janet's okay. The next minute, she crosses us up. She's got some explaining to do.
Take this car out and ditch it.
There it is. There's a touring car right ahead.
Well, Stark may have been hanging on the back when they left the warehouse, but he's riding inside with Herman now.
Yeah, so I noticed. found out yet we're after them.
Well, that's one advantage of not riding in a prowl car. Jack, take the wheel. Pull up alongside. I'm going to ride with Stark and Herman.
Look, the drawbridge.
The Master Key will now address us.
Donahue, what about the gold we have in storage?
Arrangements have been completed to move it. Herman will help me do it.
I'll take it, Dorothy. Chief O'Brien speaking. What? Oh, Janet Lowe. Yes? Yeah? Tom Brant and Jack Ryan are going to nab Stark and Herman. Thanks. I got it. Where are you?
In a public telephone booth. I stopped to report. Tom Brant asked me to, but I'll catch up.
We thought you were a goner.
I wouldn't have had a chance in a closed car.
What about Stark and Herman?
They weren't in the car. I never saw those guys before.
Yeah, and you'll never see them again.
I know. I tried to get to them. What about Stark and Herman?
They must have changed cars on us.
Looks like it. Let's go back and see if we can find a trace of them.
Walter!
The master key should thank us for this night's work.
The sooner you're on your way with that gold, the safer it'll be all around.
But I wish you'd plug Stark once more just to make sure.
Well, let's make sure now.
Look, there's Miss Lowe.
You better pull up, Jack. But he was right here.
Either someone took the body or he left under his own power.
You're right. He was crawling.
I hope he didn't reach the highway. You wait here.
Is he alive?
Yes, but badly wounded.
Well, let's get him to the hospital.
He's coming to. Easy now.
What are my chances, Doc?
Not very good, I'm afraid. Anything you want to ask him?
Yes. Stark. Tom Brant. No use, Brant.
Let me speak to him. Walter, it's Janet. Walter, don't you know me, Walter?
Yeah, sis. I won't cause you any more trouble.
Raise his head.
I was only pretending to be with them, sis. Henderson. Prisoner. Master Key.
What do you mean by the master key?
Hid Nazis. I'm no traitor. I wanted to find out who... Everything in safe hideout.
Where is it, Walter?
Martin Street. Basement. Warehouse.
Of course, I understand. Tell her to take it easy.
We have, sir. That's why I suggested she come down later and give you a statement.
Look, Jack, anything Brant decides is okay by me. Right. We found out about Janet Lowe. Walter Stark was her half-brother.
Was she in with him?
Yes, he probably knows plenty. But she had nothing to do with any of his activities except try to make him go straight.
Why did she hide the relationship then?
Well, it wouldn't have helped her as a newspaper crusader for good government. Stark insisted that she might be in danger if his friends knew it.
Well, it still better be kept a secret then. His friends were Nazis.
Chief O'Brien says for you not to worry, Janet.
Thanks. It was bound to happen sooner or later. I'm glad Walter was trying to redeem himself.
There's no doubt now that the Nazis who were holding Professor Henderson and his Orotron had some power over your brother. Do you know what it was?
Blackmail, but I don't know what about. I do know that he believed they could send him to prison.
Oh, working with crooks was one thing, and with Nazis another. Was that it?
I'd rather believe that Walter had finally decided to go straight, all the way.
Then believe it.
And if his secret records give us the leads we want, you can let the world know it.
Yes, but we have to find a basement room in a warehouse on Martin Street before you can find those records.
I know it. I'll start looking right away, but you better stay here with Janet till her friends arrive.
Hadn't you better let the force dragnet Martin Street?
I don't want to tip her hand, Jack. No, from what Miggsy's told me, I'd like to use Aggie's organization for the job.
Certainly, Tom. You go to Aggie's. That's where we drop Miggsy. I'll phone her you're coming.
All right. Hello, Miggsy.
Hello. This is Mr. Brant I was telling you about.
What is it, young man? I'm Aggie.
How do you do? I really came to see you. I'd like you to ask your club to do some work for me. It's for Miss Lowe, too. It's very secret.
Nobody but Miggsy and me know that Miss Lowe's really back of this, so don't mention her. Tell them I'm coming. Well, out with it. I can't help it if I don't know what you want.
All right, gang, huddle. Come on, get in here.
Okay.
Aggie's got a job for us.
That won't be too hard for them. I'll tell them where your prowl car will be so they can report direct.
Thank you, Aggie. For myself as well as Miss Lowe.
That's not necessary, young man. The least we can do is help our country. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
So all I told you. This here Mr. Brant is government, see?
That's right. If we help Mr. Brant, we're helping Uncle Sam as we've never helped before.
That's all we need to know, Aggie. What's cooking?
A man named Walter Stark has a basement room in a warehouse on Martin Street. Find that room for me.
Gee, Aggie, there's lots of warehouses on Martin Street.
I know it. Divide the street among you. Lucky for you, the street is short and dead end.
Don't worry, Aggie. We'll go through every building on it. Come on, fellas.
Scram!
I told you I wouldn't be able to do it.
You're wasting your time.
A loyal Nazi never wastes his time when he's working for the cause. I had hoped, Professor Henderson, that you would eventually see the wisdom in telling us the formulae of the secret gases in the Orotron tubes.
I invented the Orotron for the improvement of society, not for society's enslavement through its misuse by Nazis.
I have hesitated to torture your secret out of you because your cooperation would be of great value to us. However, you leave me no alternative.
Telephone, master key.
M2 reporting to the master key.
Stark was taken to the hospital as you reported. He lived long enough to reveal that Janet Lowe is his half-sister. And that he left records in a room in a warehouse on Martin Street. Do you know the place?
Yes, but Stark never suspected that I did.
Send Herman to get whatever documents are there at once.
What about Miss Lowe?
Stark's records probably expose our organization. Get them before you get her.
This won't take long. The quicker the better. I'm going to switch on the light. I don't think we have anything to worry about. This waiting around's what gets me.
Yeah, I know.
Get the mattress and them blankets.
Here he is. Stark's room is in the standard warehouse at 160 Martin Street.
Good. Thanks, Miggsy.
Get back in there. Frisk him.
Janet Lowe's apartment as fast as you can make it.
Now we'll never know what Stark wanted us to find here.
Gee, what was blowed up?
We nearly were. What are you doing here?
Oh, I saw the guy that was with Stark last night.
Who, Herman?
Yeah. He told a guy in a car to take him to Miss Lowe's apartment as fast as he could.
Where's the nearest telephone?
There's one in the service station down the street.
Take us there right now.
No, Tom, no. He hasn't been here. What? All right. I won't let anybody in until I hear your voice, and...
Just to make sure, Janet, is Herman there already?
Yes, Tom. Why, yes. Goodbye.
Some of your brother's friends don't think it's any safer to trust you than him. Get your street clothes on and hurry.
Herman's with Janet.
That's all for you now, Miggsy. Thanks. There's a chance you won't be killed. But not unless you come out of here dressed in another minute.
I'm dressing as fast as I can.
No trick, sister. Lucky you thought to ask Janet if Herman was with her.
It'll only be lucky if Janet can stall long enough for us to get there.
Yeah, we're almost there now. I'll handle this. Maybe it's just as well this way.
Beat it.
There they go now.
You think you can make it?
Sure, I can make it.
Fellow Nazis, the master key will now address us.
One of Germany's greatest obstacles to world domination is the industrial might of the United States. We need billions to subdue that might. And now we have the means of getting them, the Orotron. With this machine, we can produce unlimited gold. With that gold, we shall buy control of the key industries of this nation. And so the industrial might of the United States will never be used against us when war comes. Donahue, report concerning Janet Lowe, the reporter whom we now know to be the late Walter Stark's sister.
M2 reporting. Herman is arranging an accident for Miss Lowe, so that Brant will never learn whatever her brother may have told her about us.
Jack, Herman has no way of suspecting that we know he's with Janet.
I know, Tom. But unless she can stall him when we get there, it won't do her any good. Or us either, for that matter. There they go now.
Jack, get that man. I'm going pretty fast. You think you can make it?
Sure, I can make it.
Boy, that was a close one.
What's going on here? What's going on here? Oh, hello, Lieutenant. Need any help?
No, take care of the crowd. I'll attend to this man.
All right, come on, break it up. Break it up. Come on, get moving, everybody. Get moving. Come on, break it up here.
Go on, get out of here.
We know you Nazis are holding Professor Henderson, and we know you've duplicated his Orotron.
Yes, extracting gold from seawater with the machine. Trying to buy industrial control of America.
It's apparent Herman isn't going to talk. I don't want to take him to jail yet, either.
But you want him hidden, don't you?
We do, and where no one will think to look for him.
Well, then...
I know what you're thinking, Janet. It's a good idea. Blindfold him.
Well, how's the prisoner?
He's tied to a chair in an upper box and still blindfolded.
Well, he's burned up because I went through his pockets and took this junk.
Geez, Funny Aggie, hasn't any more idea where he is than you have when you get out of this neighborhood.
Oh, go on with you. There's work to be done. And you two, take Janet home. She's worn out and tired and needs a rest. Good night.
Good night, Aggie.
Good night, Aggie.
Hey, Dan! Dan!
Don't make so much noise. Hyman's trying to sleep. Come on up. Just keep remembering what Mr. Brant told you, Hyman.
Where's Brant?
He's arranging to make it hot for you.
I guess it doesn't make any difference if you see where you are now.
Oh, a theater, huh? Try anything and I'll knock the corners off your square head.
Yeah, you want to take it easy, Hyman.
And so, by turning these boys, with Aggie's help, into reporters, I believe we've stopped a lot of juvenile delinquency in this city.
You certainly have, Janet.
Are you leaving?
Yes, I want to stop by O'Brien's. Jack should have something interesting there by now. Surely your department chemist could have found some lead from this junk out of Herman's pocket.
Yeah, I thought so, too. According to this preliminary report, no luck.
Here's the final report from the laboratory, Chief.
Oh, they saved the best to last. Find a warehouse that's full of Chilean nitrate, or has been full of it recently. And you'll find a lead that will take you to Herman's Nazi buddies.
How'd the lab figure that out?
This handkerchief. Nitrate causes a dust that lodges in the nose.
Locating that warehouse shouldn't be too difficult. That's not the usual type of cargo to pass through the city.
That's a break. Have your men check it, will you, sir?
I was just going to suggest that.
Jack and I'll get in touch with you later. Maybe I can use what we've learned to make Herman talk.
Hoff here?
Yeah, still hard at it and getting over it.
My former assistant isn't any closer to discovering the secret gases in my Orotron tubes than he ever was.
Professor Henderson is right. You've done all that could be expected of you, Hoff. If you run the machine now, how long will the tubes last?
A few hours at the most.
Enough gold will be extracted to cause further damage. Run the Orotron until the tubes blow out. Then, Professor Henderson and I will talk about making more tubes.
Telephone.
M1?
Master key.
M2, reporting to the master key.
Herman is the prisoner of Brant. I have not yet found out where he's being kept. The police have a clue to the warehouse, where we now have the gold. Ship that gold tonight.
Look, what are you kids holding me here for?
Think we ought to tell him, Spike?
Why not? You'll know in a little while anyway.
Yeah.
Know what?
Well, remember how Mr. Ryan took everything out of your pockets?
Stole, you mean?
Spike said took. Anyway, the police chemist checked it all.
Yeah, that's how they find what sort of a warehouse to look for, where you got your gold hidden.
Warehouse? Gold? Are you kids crazy?
You mean to say you ain't rich like Mr. Brant said?
I don't know anything about any warehouses or gold. All I know is I wish you kids would do me a favor.
That depends. What do you want?
Just a glass of water.
Sure, Herman. I'll get it for you. Give me the key.
Yeah, good idea. Sure lock us in. There's nobody here now but us. Sure empty when it's dark like this, isn't it?
Yeah, sure is. Look, if I promise you I won't try to escape, will you untie my hands so I can drink without choking?
Well, you promise you won't try and escape?
Yeah, I promise.
Mr. Brant said it.
Mr. Brant don't know I'm willing to go on parole.
Parole? Is that what they call when prisoners don't try and escape?
Yeah, that's it.
Well, okay.
Thanks. Oh, look at my hands. All the blood's out of them. Look there. Look at that. See?
How do you get away? Use the chandelier for you to throw across to the other side. He sure made a monkey out of you.
Herman, M2 said Brant had you a prisoner. He did. I was held in a vacant theater by a bunch of beggars, bootblacks, and what have you. Did you get away clean? I really did a disappearing act. Nobody had a chance to follow me. What are you doing here, Schmidt? I just helped M2 with the gold. He left as soon as it was on its way. You got it out here just in time. The police are trying to locate this place.
Yeah, the master key warned them to.
That's what I came here to do myself. Where's the gold being taken?
It's leaving on a private seaplane within an hour with M9 and M10.
Well, that's one more thing we don't have to worry about then. Where's your car parked?
Around the street. Come on.
It's too bad we didn't let Herman go before. He'd have led us here in time to nab the master key's lieutenant and the gold.
Well, at least we know where we can find it. Miggsy, you get to Janet and tell her what we've heard and have her telephone Chief O'Brien.
Okay.
Wait a minute. What are we doing? Going after Herman or the gold?
No. You follow Herman. I'll go after the gold and the two men with him.
You take the car. I'll grab a taxi.
Well, you can come part way with me.
The master key will now address us.
Brant let Herman escape and followed him to the warehouse, where he overheard Schmidt tell Herman that M9 and M10 are flying the gold out of the country. Brant is now on that plane. We shall have to sacrifice the gold to be sure that M9, who is not too reliable, doesn't talk to save himself.
So that's who I am and why I'm here and why I have to have your cooperation.
Fine, and anything you want, Mr. Brant, is yours.
Thank you.
As you know, this is a private plane, hired by a scientific expedition.
Yes, I know, but the men I'm after seem to have convinced somebody they belong on the trip. They've got plenty of gold aboard packed in those suitcases.
They explained the weight by claiming their luggage holds testing instruments.
Here's what I want you to do. Make a copy of this radiogram, deliver it to them.
Considering our hidden airfield is so far inland, we had to get there by car. We're not so far behind that seaplane at that.
Still far enough so that getting on the course won't be too easy.
Nothing to it. All we have to do is follow the radio signals.
Yes? Radiogram for Mr. Luther and Mr. Vogel.
I'm Mr. Luther.
There you are, sir.
Thank you. Seems authentic. But why didn't the master key tell us about M11 before we started?
Easy enough to find out.
Yes, can he identify himself? Let's visit Mr. Brown.
Yes, sit down.
We understand that you're an expert on the M11 type of dynamograph.
Yes, but you gentlemen have the advantage of me.
My name is Luther. I'm an authority on the M9 type. And Vogel here is a student of the M10.
Fine.
Just what is a dynamograph, Mr. Brown?
I don't know, Mr. Luther. Do you?
There's the plane we're after.
And so, Mr. Brown, naturally, we are very careful whom we accept as fellow experts.
Naturally. As a matter of fact, I thought the master key had told you about me.
Do you know the master key?
Do you?
There's no longer any need to spar.
Keep those hands where they are. Sit down. Your spatial identification stops me from being accepted as a member of your group. I'd like to ask you some questions.
You'll just be wasting your breath.
Don't waste yours. You haven't much longer to enjoy it. That is, if you won't talk. Think it over. Nothing from us. All right, I'll turn you over to the officers and take a look at your luggage.
Fellow Nazis, the Master Key will now address us.
Tom Brant is on a private seaplane trailing M9 and M10 who are on board with the gold. M9 knows too much and might talk. We shall have to sacrifice the gold to prevent it. Donahue.
M2 replying. I wait for orders from the Master Key.
Race to our secret hangar. Take the plane. Shoot down the flying boat.
Come with me, Hoff. There's the plane we're after, below us.
Well, gentlemen, how about it? You'll learn nothing from us. I'll turn you over to the officers and take a look at your luggage.
The storm will finish the job.
We got the man in ship! I'll be waiting in a minute. I gotta search these guys. You better come now. There's bound to be an explosion. Okay!
sure like to print the real story on this. 2 Nazis fighting over a gun with Tom while the plane was shot down.
And don't forget the gold they had on board.
I'm not.
There's a sequel to it, but you can't print that either. I found a report on one of the dead Nazis on the plane that has to do with electricity. I have to meet Butler of Amalgamated Power and Light at O'Brien's office. Would you like to come along?
Sure.
Sure.
Well, Mr. Butler, what do you think?
There seems to be a report by an expert on a method to eliminate static from some sort of special machine.
Yes, Professor Henderson's Orotron. I believe you conferred with him once on his power problem, didn't you?
Indeed I did. People in his neighborhood complained when he first used the machine.
We have reason to believe Professor Henderson is being held prisoner by a gang of men or streets.
Oh, I dome you for wanting to trace that static right away.
Let me remind you, Mr. Butler, everything we say here is strictly confidential.
I understand.
Fine. Now, let me ask you. Can you suggest some way we can put the Orotron out of business by remote control?
Henderson told us that any variation in the current would destroy the Orotron tubes. They're especially sensitive. Yes?
Our directional radios are picking up static in the 10th district, Chief.
The 10th Police District is the South Waterfront.
I was just going to ask you, because I think we've been getting complaints from that neighborhood recently.
Well, look. Would it be possible for you to step up the power in that one district, just for a short time, I mean?
Well, under the circumstances, yes. Destroying the Orotron outweighs any flood of complaints we might get. Stand by. I hope this power variation won't blow every fuse in the district.
Frankly, if it does what I want, I don't care.
I know you don't. You won't have to handle the flood of complaints we're sure to get. Step it up.
What did you do? These tubes didn't wear out. They were blown out.
Some variation in the electrical current that exploded the tubes.
Well, in that case, it might have been done accidentally on purpose. Power, disconnect our power lines so they can't trace it here.
Losing the tubes this way is worse for us than having them wear out.
Half means, Jennings, that the gas in each tube has escaped. Those 7 different gases are the 7 secrets that make the Orotron practical.
That's right. Now, there is no chance of me extracting the gases and analyzing them as I had planned.
In other words?
They could have been analyzed chemically. Now, we must compel Professor Henderson, whether he wants to or not, to tell us the formulae.
You've kept me here alive for only one purpose. Well, other men have proved themselves superior to Nazi torture, and I shall try.
Professor, we'll give you every opportunity.
I see, and there's no doubt of it, huh? No, I think Chief O'Brien will have to take over now. Thank you, Mr. Butler.
What was that about?
Didn't take Mr. Butler long to find out that one of their power lines has been tapped, but the splice has been severed.
That's a good point, though, from which to start a dragnet of the 10th district.
He's right.
Communications.
Yes, Chief?
Order all available prowl cars to the 10th district.
Yes, that's it, Aggie. Get them out as quickly as possible.
I'll do it right now, Miss Lowe, and bring it back just as soon as I hear anything.
You've been lucky lately, Dan. I paid you the most. And you've helped Mr. Brant a lot.
Thanks, Aggie. One of these days, I'll be a detective myself.
Detectives make our reports. You gotta learn how to write English first.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to get him to learn the alphabet.
Professional jealousy don't bother me none.
Poor Mr. Brant. I'll have him give you his job when I see him. And if Dan wants to be a detective when he gets himself educated, I'll do my best to help him.
Yeah.
That's enough of that. Now, here's a chance for some of you to show Dan you're just as good as he is. There's a hideout in this 10th district. I want you to find it for me. The men in it are dangerous, so don't let them know about it when you spot them. And don't let the police know what you're up to, either.
What do you think of Nazi methods now, Professor?
You're not a very strong man, Professor Henderson, and this more primitive type of persuasion is merely to weaken your resistance.
Our next treatment is more subtle, far more painful, but far less detrimental to your health.
I thought I could stand anything. I can't.
I felt certain you'd prove reasonable, Professor. You will make more Orotron tubes for us? And show Hoff how to make them?
Oh, no. Then you'll kill me.
For the moment, I'll accept your bargain. Hoff will not be with you.
Telephone. Master key.
M2 reporting.
The police are searching the 10th district. Order Herman and his men to move Professor Henderson and whatever equipment is needed to the deserted loft building we have already chosen for this emergency.
I'll check with the others now. You keep the professor under control.
I wouldn't try any tricks if I were you, Professor.
Tricks? What do you mean?
Hoff and Dernitz is going to be here tonight. You won't be able to fool them like maybe you can fool Herman and me.
What do you think I'm making?
Some sort of a spark gap.
This is a machine protesting certain qualities in the tubes I'm about to build.
Fair enough.
Your men have certainly done a fine job, Chief, but we haven't a clue so far.
I know. I've been listening to their radio reports. But I'm not calling the boys off yet.
Those Nazis sure do a swell vanishing act. Yeah, they're prepared for every emergency. That's one reason they're so dangerous.
There's another box somewhere, quite a big one. Get it for me, will you?
We've got orders not to leave you.
Oh, yes. Well, then I'll just sit and wait. I can't do anything more till I get the equipment in that box.
We'll get it for you.
That isn't static. That's Morse code.
Morse code?
Sure, let's
Tune it up. S O
S E H.
S-O-S-E-H. What? S-O-S.
O-S-E-H.
E-H.
E-H. Elwood Henderson, Professor Henderson.
Sure. Now, if you can only tell us where he is.
Yeah, or keep broadcasting long enough for us to triangulate.
What's this about another box?
There is one, isn't there? There should be. I haven't everything I need.
There isn't any other here. I'll ask Hop about it when I check with him and Durnitz. Don't leave him alone again.
Either he's been cut off or he can't send any more just now.
This looks like you could send Morse code with it. Lucky for you didn't try it. I send and receive myself, so don't get any ideas.
No, not after what you just told me.
Are you sure, Johnny? You're sure? You ain't kidding me.
Honest, Miggsy, why should I? It's just like I said, I saw those men going into that...
Okay, Johnny, that's all I need to know. Thanks for everything. And Johnny wasn't giving me any guff. He was telling me straight what he saw.
I think you've got just what the doctor ordered from his Lowe. Hello? This is Aggie.
Yes, Aggie. Yes. What? Yes, I have it, thanks. I've got a tip from Miggsy. One of his friends saw men going into that deserted loft building on the corner of South and Bay Streets. They acted suspiciously.
Swell, Janet. This may be the lead we want.
Yeah, if it is, there's a good chance we'll find Henderson there as well as the Nazis.
So you wanted more things, eh? He got to the police somehow while you're out of here. Durnitz and the master key had warned him.
So you didn't have any ideas, huh?
Not after you told me not to.
Now what?
Stay here with the professor. I'll get everything ready like the master key said.
Wait here. I've called all the prowl cars in this district.
Where do you think he's going?
No place, I guess. Well, well, Mr. Tom Brant. You're just in time. Do a good job and watch out for more like him.
I'll find out what Herman's up to.
All right, you stall long enough, Professor. You're coming with us whether you like it or not, because this building's going sky high in just a few minutes now.
I thought I'd find the professor with you, Herman.
Let him lie. We've got to get the professor and clear out of here in a hurry. Take care of these birds. I've got work to do.
master key will now address us.
Donahue, the Orotron depends upon electronic tubes. But these have been destroyed, and only Professor Henderson knows how to make more. What about Professor Henderson?
M2 reporting. Professor Henderson is being removed from the loft building to which he was traced by Tom Brant and Jack Ryan.
What about Brant and Ryan?
The building will be destroyed with them in it.
Where do you think he's going? No place, I guess.
Well, well, Mr. Tom Brant. You're just in time. Do a good job and watch out for more like him. You stalled long enough, Professor. You're coming with us whether you like it or not, because this building's going sky high in just a few minutes now.
I thought I'd find the professor with you, Herman.
Let him lie. We've got to get the professor and clear out of here in a hurry.
Take care of these birds. I've got work to do. Tom Brant's in here somewhere. I'm going after him.
Building. I don't know whether he got out of there or not.
Call Chief O'Brien. Tell him we're looking for him.
Right.
Gentlemen, this meeting will not be a pleasant one. The death or disappearance of Professor Henderson has seriously threatened the success of our cause. One man is to blame for that. Donahue?
M2 replying to the master key.
What have you to report?
Word has gotten to me that there is a possibility the professor is not dead.
What steps have been taken to verify this?
We're doing everything possible.
That is not enough. Use your connections as private investigator for information.
I had already planned on doing that.
Remember, Donahue, I hold you alone responsible.
Lieutenant Grant, who's in charge of the detail going through the ruins of the loft building, just checked in again, Chief. They haven't found Henderson.
Keep in touch with them, Dorothy. Well, looks like you knew what you were talking about, Tom, when you said Henderson had a chance to get out of that building alive.
I sure hope so.
I can't understand why he hasn't gotten in touch with the police if he did.
Yes, it is funny.
Of course, he may have been injured.
I'll send out a general alarm.
No, I don't believe I'd handle it that way if I were you, Chief.
Why not?
Because it'll tip off the ones who've been holding him prisoner that the police have reason to think he's still alive. They must know we've been going through that building with a fine-tooth comb.
You mean as long as they think he's dead, he'll be safe?
Yes.
And we just sit and twiddle our thumbs, hoping and praying he'll show up?
No, we'll use a general alarm, but we'll use it in such a way that it'll only get to the people we want it to get to.
Who are they?
Your department. A few trusted friends. Do you have some pictures of Henderson on file?
If he hasn't, I'll get you some from the newspaper morgue.
I've got one right here.
The only ones who have these pictures are members of the police department and you youngsters.
Nobody will get him away from us, Aggie.
I'll say they won't. If Henderson's in the city, we'll find him. Won't we, fellas?
Professor Henderson's life depends on nobody but us knowing he's alive. So keep your mouths closed. Now get along with you.
As bad as looking for a needle in a haystack.
Not quite, unless he's frightened and hiding out someplace. The dragnet should pick him up.
Hello, Donahue. I've checked the hospitals and morgue, and nobody answering Henderson's description has been admitted.
Is there any sign of him at his own place?
Nothing doing there. The police are watching it.
I'm sure he hasn't contacted the police.
Okay, if he's in the city, I'll find him.
Professor Henderson? Professor Henderson? Professor Henderson? Oh, what do you want, young man? I'm weak. Where are you hurt, Professor? Why do you call me that? Well, you're Professor Henderson. Professor Henderson? Sure. I never heard that name before. You're making a mistake. Well, this is you, ain't it? I don't know this man. What's your name? I'm, well, I can't remember who I am. Professor, listen, will you wait here until I get back? I guess I'll have to. My legs are sort of weak. You just rest quiet. I'll get help. Aggie, I found the professor.
You did? Where is he?
Down on South Street.
Who's with him?
Nobody.
Macy, what are you thinking about? Leave him alone.
Well, I couldn't get him down here. Honest, I couldn't.
Is he dead?
No, but he's all in.
Get back to him this minute.
Well, I had to let you know, didn't I?
What are telephones for?
I couldn't find a phone.
You stay with the professor till somebody comes.
Okay.
Where'll I tell him he is?
640 South Street.
I want to talk to Chief O'Brien.
Calling car 2. Calling Brant in car 2. Come in, Tom.
Brant, in car 2, go ahead.
This is O'Brien, Tom. Hurry to 640 South Street. Very important.
We're practically there, Chief.
Professor Henderson's disappeared. I left him right here. I shouldn't have left him alone, I guess, but I thought he was too weak to go anywhere.
Was he hurt?
Well, he was all in. Didn't even know his own name. But he was a professor, I'm sure of that.
He may have gotten a crack on the head getting out of the building and lost his memory.
Yeah. Have you looked around for him?
I just got back.
Jack, take the car and look around the neighborhood. Miggsy, you and I'll go on foot.
Hiya, Bixie.
Hiya, Pat. What are you doing here now?
Nothing. What are you doing?
Looking for an old guy.
Hey, you mean the one on the steps?
Did you see him?
How did I know about him if I didn't?
Well, what happened to him?
He wandered out in the street and almost got clipped by a car. He'd have got it if the car hadn't been going so slow.
Well, then where'd he go?
The driver picked him up.
Ah, this is where we came in.
Oh, wait a minute. What happened?
The driver was a lady, and I heard her say, "Why, Professor Henderson."
What'd he say?
Nothing, but the lady said, "Don't you remember me? I'm Janet Lowe." She said she's taking him home with her.
Oh, that's swell, kid. Thanks a lot. Call off the search. We're going to Janet's. Somebody else besides that kid saw Janet pick up Henderson.
Say, her car wasn't out front. How about broadcasting an alarm to be on the lookout for it?
I'll phone a report right now.
What are you listening to?
Can't you hear anything?
Yeah. Sort of a humming noise?
Yeah.
A time bomb could have been planted in here.
You could be right. Look, it's Janet's dictating machine, and it's still running.
I'll put in that call to O'Brien.
Well, let's hear what's on this record.
Why waste the time?
Janet's a smart girl. This thing didn't turn itself on.
Let go of me.
Shut up. Phone M2 and tell him we have Henderson and the girl.
Let's not hang around here, Herman. We can phone from my place.
It'll take us too long to get there, Hugo. I want to report sooner.
I've moved. I'm a few blocks from here. 310 First Street.
With the police on the lookout for Henderson, it'll be dangerous to move him at present.
Stay where you are until things quiet down.
What are we going to do if Janet Lowe?
See that no harm befalls her. She'll come in very handy in compelling Professor Henderson to do our bidding.
Okay.
You're quite pleased with yourself, aren't you?
Wouldn't you be if our positions were reversed?
I don't know that I would.
We're going to be here a couple of days. You better go out and get some food, Max. You get after Herman. I'll take care of these two.
Right.
Followed. Close the door and lock it.
Nazis, the Master Key will now address us.
Report, Donahue.
M2 reporting. Professor Henderson, the only man who knows how to make more Orotron tubes, is now the captive of Herman, and so is Janet Lowe, the reporter.
They were Herman's prisoners, Donahue. Jack Ryan has arrested Herman's men. Henderson is gone. Janet Lowe is looking for him, and Tom Brant is following Herman.
Close the door and lock it. Cover me from here. I'll see if we got him. That's right. A garage at Pine and Dodge Street.
Send 3 cars to that garage.
Just a minute, he's talking.
Tell them to shoot at any sign of resistance.
Janet Lowe, she's reporting for Jack Ryan.
Yes, Janet?
Professor Henderson wandered off while the fight was going on. I followed him as soon as I could, but he's disappeared again.
What's the matter with him? He sounds goofy.
He's suffering from amnesia. Jack has 2 Nazi agents here. Send a car for them, will you?
Nothing would please me more.
Got those guns. You forgot there are 2 entrances to this place. I suppose Herman told you to cover him while he looked for me. Well, he's beat it. Don't say anything now. You'll have a chance to tell all about it in a few minutes.
You cleaned up for me. Thanks, Tom.
It's all right. Herman certainly broke us up trying to get you out of here. And what about him? Caught 4 of his pals, but Herman got away. Say, what about Henderson? I saw you going after him while we were fighting.
I never even caught another glimpse of him.
So all we've got between us is 6 Nazis. And I'll bet not a one of us anything we want to know.
Henderson's the key to the whole thing.
Sure. Unlimited gold from seawater is impossible until the Nazis learn from Henderson the secret of the electronic tubes.
He's also the one who tell us the location of the secret Nazi headquarters.
And that information depends upon whether or not Henderson's amnesia has made him forget all about it.
You got an idea, Tom?
Maybe I have. Even with amnesia, he's liable to obey habit, isn't he?
You mean he might do what he's always been used to doing without knowing why?
Yes, his whole life's been wrapped up in his lab. Now, it's plausible he'll go there without even knowing why.
I'm going with you.
No, you go to Aggie's. Mobilize your junior reporters. If we don't find Henderson at the lab, we'll turn the boys loose and the police, too.
Hoff's a good man. Always leaves things cleaned up. No tubes. They should be in the Orotron, too. I put them there yesterday. Or did I? Oh, well, anyway, Hoff will know. Hoff! Hoff!
Hall? Oh, not there now. Well, find him. Tell him I'm waiting for him at my laboratory. What? Oh, no, this is Professor Henderson. Stupid. Why should Hoff be here? Very good reason. He's my assistant.
Well, Hoff, with Henderson gone again, everything depends upon you.
Yes, I know. But electricity is conveyed in the Orotron tubes by means of secret gases. It is a chemist that is needed to discover their composition, not an electrical engineer.
The master key won't accept that as an excuse for failure at this late date.
Herman's on the phone.
Yes, Herman?
Riker, he's the agent who's using Hoff's room. Just reported to me. He got a phone call from Professor Henderson.
From who?
Henderson. He's at his lab, Goofy. He thought he's ringing Hoff, and he wants Hoff to come there at once.
Get over there as fast as you can. I'll send Hoff.
What's it all about?
Here's your chance, Hoff, to make the master key grateful to you forever.
Oh, of course, that's Hoff now. Put on the chain. Always put it on. You never can tell. You never can.
Professor Henderson?
Yes?
I was hoping to find you here.
Were you? Why?
I'm Tom Brant. Don't you remember me?
I'm afraid I don't, young man. If you'll pardon me, I'm very busy. Trying to make me think I knew him. Utter stranger. Up to no good, I dare say.
Well, is he batty? All the more reason we've got to get him to a safe place as soon as possible.
Well, I guess we'll have to turn burglars.
I was thinking the same thing. Let's see what the back of the place looks like.
Hoff. Where is he? Should be here. Late again. Must speak to him about it.
This won't be hard.
That's surprising. He's Goofy, you know. Just in case.
This one doesn't have a chain on it.
Oh, you again. Now what do you want?
Brant's in there with the professor.
Professor, you're coming with me.
Somebody else wants the professor, too. Get into the car. I'll cover for you.
But I don't understand. You handled those hold-up men very well. I'm beginning to have confidence in you, young man.
Brant got away with Henderson. We've got to follow them.
Hey, Tom! Grab that taxi, but don't pull out until I leave. Herman and Hoff are after us.
Right.
Jack. I want to keep the professor here tonight.
Yeah, I get it. Yes, I'll tell him. Then I'll wander over there myself.
Where are Brant and Henderson?
At Aggie's.
Well, that's Janet Lowe's friend, isn't it? Her shop is behind the theater.
Yeah. Tom figures he'll keep Henderson there until morning. Well, we certainly gave those Nazis a slip.
Too bad when they followed you, you couldn't have bagged them.
I broadcast to other cars to close in, but I guess Herman and Hoff got wise.
Well, it's much more important that Henderson is safe and in a place no one will think to look for him.
You heard what I told Chief O'Brien, Aggie. Is it all right with you?
Why not? Anyway, I don't own the theater.
She don't own it, but she sure runs it.
You mean I keep ordering it among the boys like you?
Miggsy has some of his friends here now, Tom, so you'll have a guard.
I got a better idea. Miggsy?
I'm so tired.
I feel so sorry for Professor Henderson.
So do I.
Doc, bring that chair over here.
What happened, Miggsy?
Hey, Miggsy, what's the matter?
Lie down, you
What's the
guys.
matter with...
Give him some air.
I hope he regains his memory. So much depends on it.
I'd go help Mr. Brant, help him find it if I were you.
That isn't a bad idea. He's exhausted.
That's why I brought him here. It's the closest safe place I could think of. Besides, the Nazis might try to get hold of him again tonight.
That batty old guy's what all the trouble's about. He sure don't look that important, does he?
No, you sure don't.
Anyhow, while he's here, we gotta see to it nothing happens to him, else Aggie will skin us alive.
Okay. M2. Oh. I wait for orders from the master key. Yes. Herman has reported failure, and Hoff is on his way back here.
Telephone Herman at once. He's at Rikers.
You feel better now, Professor?
Yes, very comfortable, young man.
You think you could talk a little bit?
Oh, I suppose so.
Don't you remember the men, the Nazis who've been holding you prisoner?
Men? Nazis? I hate Nazis. I don't know any. I don't want to know any. Oh, there's very little I seem to know just now, isn't there? Strange, too. Somehow I feel as if I knew a great deal. A very great deal.
That blow he got on the head in the explosion certainly must have fixed him up.
It's amnesia, all right.
I'll feel better when we get him under doctor's care.
So will I.
You run this place?
Yes, what do you want?
I wonder if you could give me some information about the old theater behind your store here.
I'm in the real estate business. You're looking at some of the things I sell.
Oh, of course. But you know the agent handling the theater. I haven't been able to locate one.
There ain't none. It belongs to an estate. The heirs are so busy fighting each other in court, nothing's ever decided, so it just stays empty.
Drop it. What a cheap crook you are. Picking on old ladies. Get his gun, Aggie, and keep him covered. Give me your hand.
We got it all fixed, Mr. Brant. We're going to take turns watching.
Thanks, Mickey. That's swell. You're going home, Janet.
I was just going to suggest it. There's nothing more I can do here.
Hold it, everybody. That's him on the couch. Chief O'Brien, please. Jack Ryan calling.
You have, huh? Good. There's a prowl car on its way to that theater now.
Good. I hope they help Tom and Jack round up some more Nazis.
So do I. It was fortunate Jack was able to call me.
All we came for was the professor. But seeing who's here, maybe we'll do something about that, too. Drop those guns. You heard me. Drop them. Get over there. Let go of the professor, you two.
Come on, gang. Let's get these guys.
Fellow Nazis, the master key will now address us.
The electronic tubes of the Orotron have been destroyed, and only Professor Henderson knows how to make them. Report, Donahue.
M2 reporting. Tom Brant and Jack Ryan tried to trap us. Instead, Herman captured them.
I have offered Ryan and Brant to Chief O'Brien in exchange for Professor Henderson.
Go ahead, Miggsy.
Miss Lowe took the men you sent to where the Nazis are holding Mr. Brant and Mr. Ryan prisoners.
Open the door, police!
All right, break it down, boy. Nice timing, Jack. You too, Janet.
Yeah, it's all okay, but how did those Nazis know you had taken Professor Henderson's place?
If I could answer that question, I'd know the identity of the master key. Take care of them, officers. Let's go.
Here they are, Chief. Did you have any luck questioning the prisoners?
You don't look happy.
We aren't. None of the prisoners, including the wounded man, know anything except that Herman was boss.
Yeah, but Tom has an idea.
So have I. Cure Professor Henderson's amnesia, and we'll learn from him all we need know to capture those Nazis.
No, I think I know a way we can get the lead we want from Professor Henderson without having to wait until he regains his memory.
If I could only remember. All I recollect is I was working on my Orotron, that Hoff was helping me. Now it seems the machine has actually extracted gold from seawater in quantities I never dreamed possible.
It certainly has, Professor.
And you believe my invention is in the hands of Nazi agents?
I'm sure of it. That's why I want your help.
Oh, naturally. I'm anxious to cooperate in any way I can.
Even to the extent of permitting a police physician to put you under the influence of scopolamine?
Scopolamine, as you probably know, Professor, is sometimes called the truth drug because it releases memories stored in the subconscious mind that will seem to be forgotten.
I'm willing to put myself in your hands.
I'll arrange police guards.
The room where I was confined seemed to be underground. There were concrete walls and no windows. It was near the waterfront.
What makes you think that, Professor?
The seawater flowed through a pipe into it by gravity.
Were other men there, too?
Yes.
Can you tell me who they were?
Hoff, my assistant. Junitz, Braun, Stark, Lokrantz, Gruen, Mock, Bauer.
All those German names don't mean a thing to me.
Nor me.
Tom, one thing has me puzzled. Why was Professor Henderson kidnapped when his assistant Hoff was working with the Nazis?
That's a good point. Why were you held prisoner, Professor?
To replace the Orotron tubes when they wore out.
Couldn't Hoff do that?
Not without knowing the chemicals I used to produce the gases in the tubes.
Has he tried?
He's trying constantly.
Tom. This Hoff is a smart scientist. If he experiments long enough, he's apt to hit on the right formulae.
You're right. We may get another lead that way. We'll have Professor Henderson tell us a secret formulae while he's still under the influence of scopolamine.
Wait a minute. Aren't these gases made by a combination of certain chemicals?
Yes.
Well, then it shouldn't be too hard to trace anyone buying those chemicals.
I have secured Henderson's formulae, the secret of the Orotron, and the names of the chemicals necessary to produce them. We can now make more Orotron tubes. Contact the Scientific Chemical Company on Lower Water Street.
Cars 15, 18, and 22. Hold up at Scientific Chemical Company, 120 Water Street, 120 Water Street.
I wouldn't be a bit surprised you're right, Janet. Here, read it. Stop looking over my shoulder.
I haven't been able to find Tom, Jack, or Chief O'Brien, so I think this is a job for Mixie and the boys.
So do I, Janet. They'll do it. Don't worry about that.
You know what to do, Mixie.
Sure.
If you see anything out of the ordinary, get in touch with the police at once.
Just leave it to us.
Oh, get along with you. There's no time to lose.
Ah, come on, fellas. I'll shoot ahead.
This has those kid games you guys play, beat a mile. I don't know about that. Yeah, you're faded.
Hey, what are you doing? You fellas know gambling ain't allowed in here. Whose door is that?
That's mine.
Being new here, Bill, maybe you don't know the rules. But that ain't no excuse for the rest of you. Gambling ain't allowed, see?
We're wrong, we admit it, don't we?
Yeah.
What the hell you want you for, Miggsy?
We've got some special work to do for Miss Lowe. There are 5 chemical warehouses we've got to keep our eyes on. Bill, Spike, Glug, Okie, and me'll do that. Here are the addresses.
What about the rest of us?
You all stand by here in case you're needed. All right, fellas, get going.
Okay, Chief.
Yeah.
Why am I left out?
You're not. What do you know about Bill?
Not much. Why?
He had a key marked M11.
That bunch of Nazis carry keys like that.
That's right.
Harmon? This is Bill.
So, the kids are watching all the warehouses, huh? Well, thanks for the tip-off, Bill. Keep your eyes and ears open.
So you're reporting to Herman, are you?
Yeah, so what?
What do we do with him? Take him back to Aggie's for a little question, then we'll call Chief O'Brien.
Good morning, Chief.
Good morning. What's on your mind, Donahue?
That chemical robbery last night. I've been hired to investigate it. Thought you might have some dope for me.
The robbery detail's handling that. See Vincent. His new office is on the 4th floor.
Brant showed up at the warehouse early this morning. I thought you and he were working together.
Yeah, we are. But I haven't the slightest idea where he is or what he's doing.
Well, if I turn up anything, I'll let you know.
Yeah, do that. Chief O'Brien speaking. What? Who? Oh, Miggsy.
He's a Nazi, all right. And he won't talk. Yeah, we tried to make him, but nothing doing.
Good work, Miggsy. You find the officer on the beat and turn him over to him. Dorothy,
Yes, Chief.
I want you to get hold of Tom Brant as soon as possible. Get right on it.
I don't know whether scopolamine had anything to do with it, but Professor Henderson recovered his memory during the night.
I'm certainly glad, Professor.
No more than I am, Mr. Brant.
Tell me, did either of you gentlemen leave this room last night?
No. Professor Henderson was somewhat upset, and I stayed with him.
What about telephone calls?
None. Why?
6 of the 7 chemicals mentioned by Professor Henderson were stolen last night.
That can't be a coincidence. Those 6 chemicals are rare. But as long as the Nazis haven't the other one, they can accomplish nothing.
Well, it shouldn't be hard to trace the leak.
You know everyone who heard Professor Henderson tell us his formula.
We've questioned everyone, even O'Brien's secretary.
I hardly think Dorothy would be involved with Nazi agents.
She's in a swell spot to get information and pass it out.
So is Janet Lowe. And you haven't questioned me.
Where'd you get the dictagram?
Behind the Venetian blinds.
Wires are hanging loose.
Well, at least that's the answer to part of your problem.
You think so? Makes it tougher.
Yes, to prevent the Nazis from using the secret now that they have it.
First, we have to find them. I'll take it, Doctor. Thanks. Tom Brant speaking.
Tom, this is Dorothy. The chief is anxious to see you.
We're leaving right now.
I'll tell him.
Have you had any word from Janet Lowe?
Yes, she just came in.
Good. Come on, Jack. I'm sorry, Professor, but we'll still have to keep you under guard. The Nazis may believe you know more about them than you do.
I agree with that.
Okay.
Although your intentions in having the warehouse watched were the best in the world, that kid Bill tipped off the Nazis.
I'm sorry I messed things up, Chief.
But it showed us that they'll stop at nothing to get what they want.
Tom, I found out
Just a minute, Janet. I don't seem to have any change. Dorothy, would you get that 10-spot broken for me?
Certainly.
Thank you. Sorry, Janet, what were you saying?
A man answering Hoff's description was in the National Supply Company this morning, trying to get the one chemical the thieves missed last night. Luckily, it wasn't in stock.
Well, we'll nab him when he comes back.
It won't be as easy as that.
Why not?
A clerk told him a shipment would arrive from the north this afternoon, by truck.
Well, with them having that information, it isn't hard to figure out what'll happen.
No, it isn't.
Chief, will you fix it so Jack can ride one of the department's motorcycles, uniform and everything? Make sure there's a two-way radio on it?
What do you figure on doing?
Taking charge of the Nazis' holdup for them.
Hey, I thought you didn't have any change.
Oh, so did I. Come on, Janet, you're coming with me.
All right, file out. I ain't got no dough. There's nothing of any value in the truck.
That's what you think. You're carrying a carton that I want.
Hey, the truck stopped.
How about us?
We better stop, too. We can't run the risk of being caught. Let's go.
Man, the tow car held me up, took the carton just like you said.
What do you do to the engine?
Well, ripped out some wires so I couldn't follow him. I'll get it fixed in a minute.
Okay.
See this? The chemical in that package is all Huff needs to make the Orotron work again.
As long as the Nazis don't look in that carton and find the detector that lets us follow them, we'll be okay.
Why should they look in it till they unwrap it in their secret laboratory?
The answer to that question, Janet, is that I hope they won't.
Police will be looking for a tow car. Get to the garage as quick as you can. We'll leave this old bus along the road somewhere.
That's Herman and Hoff.
Pulling the old car switch.
Calling Jack Ryan. Calling Jack Ryan.
It's about time you call me. Come in, Tom.
The tow car's headed toward you, Jack. The decoy package has been given to Hoff. You pick off the tow car. Herman's driving it.
Okay, Tom, and there's a car coming this way pretty fast right now.
fellow Nazis. The Master Key will now address us.
You?
M2 reporting. Arrangements have been for Herman to take the last chemical we need to make Orotron tubes from a truck, bringing it to a supply house this afternoon.
Now you know why I transferred the chemical we took from that truck to... The police are following us and how to get away. Knock that guy off!
Tom Brant calling Jack Ryan. Brant calling Jack Ryan.
Something must have happened to him.
Tom Brant calling Jack Ryan.
Jack Ryan calling Tom Brant.
Come in, Jack.
One of Herman's boys nicked me. I lost control for a minute. Took a spill. I still think I can catch him.
Good. We'll continue to follow Hawk.
I feel better.
So do I. Now, if Hawk doesn't get wise to that detector in the carton, we'll follow him right straight to night headquarters, I hope.
Yes, but the job's tougher than that now.
What do you mean?
You've got to get them, as well as stop the repairs on the Orotron.
You're right. Either that or they take the secret back to Germany. Come in, Jack.
I was catching up to the tow car, and Herman took the curve too fast. I'll radio the morgue.
Must have passed Hawk.
He stopped. Hawk's car must be in that garage.
Well, let's find out.
And walked into something? Oh, no.
Did you get the chemical?
Yes, in there. Shall I take it to the laboratory?
Not until I'm sure we're safe. Are you positive you weren't followed?
Nobody saw me get the carton from Herman. I'm sure nobody followed me. Why do you ask?
Herman was killed in a wreck. He was trying to get away from Jack Ryan.
Oh.
Tom Brant and Jack Ryan usually work together. Check all the doors.
Send the nearest squad car to 412 Oak Street. As soon... Stand by. What's the matter?
The needle's moving again.
Brant's Control 1. Cancel that squad car. Send Jack Ryan to this location when he reports in.
All locked up?
Yes.
Go out the back door.
They must be moving that detector out the back door. Look, you stay here and wait for Jack. And don't go near that garage till he gets here.
Aren't we going? Not yet. You're sure you weren't followed? We'll watch a while until I'm sure.
You cover the alley on the side. You go around back. So Hoff left his car here, and Tom's following him.
Well, Professor Henderson wants to see you or Tom at once.
I'll take that, sir. Yes, right away. I have 2 men here who can stand by. Yes.
What about Professor Henderson?
He just recalled something important. I'll get those 2 men in here, then we'll go to the hospital and see him.
There was a telephone in the office of the laboratory where I was kept prisoner. I took some pains to impress its number on my memory, and I've just recalled it.
Well, what is it?
MA 3791.
M.A., that's Mayfield.
Put the wire, Chief, please. Lieutenant Ryan, Police Department speaking. Oh, hello, Joe. Say, I want the address on Mayfield 3791. Okay. 418 Bay Street. Thanks, Joe. If this place is what I think it is, you've really put the finger on that bunch of Nazis.
I sincerely hope so.
Come on, Janet.
Goodbye, Professor.
Goodbye.
His name was Smith. Maybe twice. He always sends his money by a messenger. I'll pay, though. Say, if he's in a jam with the police, I don't know nothing about it, nor him.
Okay, lady. All we want to do is look around. Alone.
Say, you one of them police women?
No, she's from the health department. And you'd better get out there and sweep out that dirty hall we just came through.
Oh.
Professor Henderson's memory isn't back to normal yet. This is no laboratory office.
No, it isn't. So why the telephone? Unless it's been bypassed. Professor's memory's all right. Look here. This is apparently the end of the line, but the terminal's tapped and the line's been continued to some secret unlisted point.
When the phone rings here, it also rings in the office of the secret laboratory. Is that it?
That's right.
How about following the line?
Yeah, we'll have the telephone company put their experts on that job. Hey, but wait a minute. Maybe we won't have to.
Why not? You don't know where to go from here, do you?
Why go anywhere? Just stick around and listen in whenever the phone rings.
I feel like somebody waiting for a long-distance telephone call.
Relax, will you? You better duck if that door starts to open.
Key.
M2 reporting.
I've been waiting for your report, Donahue. I know that Tom Brant has been following Hoff, just as Ryan followed Herman until Herman was killed. Have you eluded Brant? And do you have the last chemical you need to make the new Orotron tubes?
I took precautions to see that Brant wasn't following, and Hoff is opening the chemical now. The detector. It has been following us by electrical indication. We've been tricked, M1.
Brant's probably in the tunnels by now. Set the high voltage trap.
Donahue, the private detective, is the Master Key's lieutenant and knows that Tom's after him. Tom's walking into some sort of an electrical trap.
What can we do, Jack? What can we do?
Nothing. We don't even know where Tom is.
Wait until Brant passes the electronic eye.
Brant's past the beam.
Tom Brant substituted an electrical detector for the chemical.
It's the master key talking to Donahue.
Do I understand you to say that Tom Brant substituted an electrical detector for the chemical? That means he's following you to the secret hideout. What have you done about it?
Donahue's assured the master key that he found Tom's detector in time and that Tom's walking into a trap. Brant's passed the beam.
Something's grounded the electric circuit.
You see, I was wearing these rubber-lined gloves so as not to ground the detector I carried, and they saved my life. I could hold the length of pipe, and I used it to ground the trap.
No, I'm glad it worked out the way it did.
Oh, my.
What about those tunnels? Shall I have them raided?
No, not until we know what we're looking for. See what the engineering department knows about that, will you?
Good idea. O'Brien speaking. No, is that you, Jack? Yes, he's here. For you.
Thanks. Hello, Jack. Yeah, I was lucky. No, I'll tell you about it later. What's on your mind?
Well, the telephone company traced the last call I listened to and gave me the location. I'm going there with Janet now.
The place the master key telephones from, huh? Good hunting, Jack.
There are blueprints for those steam tunnels, all right. It's part of a big industrial project abandoned several years ago.
When can we get them?
Oh, Jim Roberts is sending them over by special messenger. That'll be all now, see?
Jack's following a good lead, too. The job now is to capture the Nazis so they can't get the secret formulae for the Orotron tubes out of the country. And I think we're closing in.
Looks like it, doesn't it? That's about time.
Oh. Will you have this check for fingerprints?
Well, it wouldn't take long. Prints, huh? Looks like we're getting someplace.
If those belong to whom I think they do, we are. I think we've done about all we can, Chief. It's up to Jack and Janet now.
Don't bother getting up. Just keep your hands where I can see them.
This seems to be another relay station.
Yeah, it probably is. Where do you send the messages that are phoned in?
Messages?
You heard me, the master key's messages. You recognize the name, don't you?
No, I...
Who is the master key?
I don't know.
You relay the messages, don't you?
Yes.
Where to? Come on, stalling won't save your neck.
I just get orders and pass them on.
Pretending you are the master key.
Yes.
That means you know who he is.
If I admit even that, it means my death.
It means your death if you don't.
Yes, I know. So I'm going to take a chance. The name of the master key is...
So is the other one in there. Well, that's two less Nazis we'll have to worry about.
Yeah, this is it. This is the one we want. Now, look. I was about right there when the fireworks started. There's a door indicated there, but it must have been sealed up.
What do you suppose that is?
Well, that's it. That's what we want. There's a room on the other side of that tunnel. Hoff must have gone in there.
O'Brien speaking. Just a minute. It's Jack.
Thanks. Hello, Jack.
The telephone number led us to another relay station.
Yeah, I was afraid of that, but don't worry too much. The chief and I have been more fortunate.
What did you find?
You meet me at 10th and Maple, and I'll tell you about it.
What about Janet?
Oh. Well, have her take a patrolman back to that other phone so we can listen in. And you tell her to come to Chief O'Brien's office.
Okay.
Right. What are you going to do? I'll tell you when I see Jack.
Here's the report on the fingerprints that Mr. Brant wanted checked.
Let's have it.
They're prints of a Clara Koenig, a Nazi undercover agent who was reported dead 3 years ago.
Oh, thanks very much. Where in the world did you get these?
Dorothy gave them to me.
Where did she get them?
I don't know. I didn't ask her.
I'll find out right now. Dorothy? 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 What's happened to that girl?
Miss Newton wasn't at her desk when I came in here.
Oh, yes, I remember. I sent her on an errand. I'll ask her when she comes back.
Do that. Will you, Chief?
Naturally, you are surprised that the Master Key's identity is not revealed even to you. But secrecy is of the utmost importance, and it is the only way to ensure me freedom of action.
And now?
Tom Brant, as you know, has discovered the secret tunnel. Having access to the blueprints of the original construction here will only be a matter of time before he locates these headquarters.
What about the records?
Destroy those we can't take with us.
What is your real plan? I also know, remember, that when you pressed that master key into position on the table, you started a mechanism that will destroy this place.
I will tell you my plan later. Nothing will happen for some time yet. Well, while we're finishing up here, Hoff, see that all the evidence is destroyed in the laboratory. Dönitz, it is time for you and I to leave.
Well, what about Hoff and the others? Aren't they going with us?
Have you forgotten? Our plane has only room for 2.
The door should be right here.
Well, it should be, but it isn't.
There's a funny thing.
Huh?
Funny, there's no dust on there. Dust there.
So what?
Hello?
Bosch? This is Hoff. Yes, M3. 2 traitors are escaping.
2 of them, eh?
They'll take a plane from there. Follow Plan 37. This is an order from the Master Key. Good. Now pour the acid in it. That'll destroy the papers.
Search him. there?
Bob got away.
Well, there's more here. Let's get out in the tunnel.
Now what?
According to the blueprints, there's another room up there. There'll probably be another valve and light.
No dust on this one either.
Okay, turn it.
The police are in the laboratory. The master key and daughters have deserted us. We gotta get out at once.
Get back. We'll pick them off as they come out in the tunnel. Finding this book listing all the Nazi agents in the United States means you haven't any defense.
Do you want the two people responsible for the death of your friends to get away?
Certainly. Why not?
Don't be a fool. They'd run out on you.
I forgot. Hoff was telephoning when we came in here.
That's right. The officer should have heard what was said.
Yes, Tom? A telephone call was made from here a few minutes ago. Were you listening?
I heard everything that was said and had the phone company locate the other end.
Let's have it.
2 people are escaping in a plane.
Hello, Bush.
Hello.
Is a 2-seater plane ready to take off?
It's waiting in the field. It's always ready. Just a little while ago, I gassed and oiled it.
Good.
Now there is no one left to give any information about us.
That is as it should be. Even though we have failed temporarily in America, we have the secret of Professor Henderson's Orotron and can extract unlimited gold from the sea when we build a new one in Germany. Come. Drive on down to the plane.
Pull up, Tom. There's a man lying over there.
We're too late.
Traitors are escaping. Call Plan 37.
Well, it's out of our hands now. And so I want you to meet Mr. Phillips, the editor of your leading newspaper. Mr. Phillips believes, as I do, that something official should be done about making you all junior reporters.
When I heard from Mr. Brant and Lieutenant Ryan how you would help them to save Professor Henderson, I agreed with them that you should be on the payroll of my newspaper. Miggsy, you will be junior city editor. This card will identify you. The others will receive identification cards as Miggsy's reporters. Gee, thanks, Mr. Phillips. Say, now that we've helped Mr. Brant and Lieutenant Ryan wrap up Professor Henderson and his Orotron, we're ready for our next assignment, aren't we, fellows?
Yeah, well,